to be clear, the reading for today is just Article 1, whether besides philosophy any further doctrine is required. Very short reading. You have to go on to Article 2. We're just really looking, generally speaking, we're looking at a general idea, I should say, that Thomas is throwing out there. This is the very beginning, I think, of the Summa Theologica. It's the first thing I ever read. I know that. And I'll tell you, I mean, it had a big effect on me and as a young person. And the line that really caught me was this, when he says that man is directed to God as to an end that surpasses the grasp of his reason. I didn't necessarily agree with that, but I thought that that statement was so challenging. That is, what he's saying is essentially that philosophy is not enough because reason and rationality are not enough. That human beings, he claims, are directed to God. That is, this is the Christian outlook, and I think it's generally speaking the religious outlook. That is, for a Christian like Thomas, the human being is directed to God in the sense that God is the final aim, purpose, and goal, like being with God, of a human being's life. So they're directed to God. Their whole life should be oriented towards God. And as he says, the reason that you need more than philosophy, which basically he means reason, rational inquiry, is because you need to find salvation, and you won't find that simply through the use of your own reason. I mean, Thomas recognizes that human reason, philosophy, and science, mathematics, can achieve great things and can discover on its own power without any kind of supernatural divine help, can discover all sorts of truths about the world, but that there are some truths that it must get from the source, and that's revelation. When he says that certain things, yes, as he says, hence it was necessary for the salvation of man that certain truths which exceed human reason should be made known to him by divine revelation. Revelation is what God, the idea is that it's what God directly reveals to human beings. Things that they couldn't find out because they don't really make much sense to us. That God has directly revealed them, mostly through Scripture, whether you believe in the status of the Bible as the direct revelation of God, or the Quran, or the Bhagavad Gita. Those would be examples of revelation. Or it could just be like a miracle, or somebody speaking in tongues or something. I don't know. But that's the idea. I thought it was a great challenge, and something that was probably important to put in there, even if, we don't necessarily agree with the idea or even take it seriously, but it has been taken seriously later on, and really will be a kind of a touchstone for later readings.